Hello everybody, hope you're doing well and welcome to your Friday edition of the MCN. So we're going to kick off with this. The Serpent Raffle. Raffle even. I can't speak. Whatever a raffle is and whatever a raffle is, it is a lottery based thing. No, you're going to get a 6-star, 7-star free Serpent, but of course, I'm sure a lot of people are kind of wondering, where is it? When is it? It's actually going to be at the end of the Serpent Arena, which, as it says here, so after the end of the arena, the raffle will give out 100 6-star versions and brand new champion coming to March, Serpent. And yes, I thought these were meant to be drawn earlier. Of course, given them out, it could be a case they've already been drawn. I thought it was like the 28th of February or something that these were meant to be drawn out, but maybe it's the case. Maybe it is not the case, but of course you'll be looking in your inbox going, did I get one? Probably not. But yeah, like have a look after the arena. You may have got some results in. Look, it's at random, people. Look, chances of you getting one are slim to nil. The same thing with myself. Next up, and don't you hate it when Kabam don't give you a little bit of leeway, room for, hey, you know, a grace day on the objectives. For the daily objective standpoint, which, you know, is something that would appear right there, special daily, I think it's under special daily. Under special daily, you'll be seeing like 2 objectives. I think it's 2 objectives. I don't know if it's 1 for certain progressions and it's 2 for others. I can't remember, but you'll see the objectives up there. Normally, I think I might have missed off one day. Like, I'm not 100% sure. I think it may have been on Tuesday when, you know, it was the funeral and stuff. I don't know if I was doing... Of course, it's not something I just go, hey, by the way, this is what I've got to make a priority, is to do these objectives. But I think I might have missed out a day, obviously for obvious reasons. So I don't know. I need to kind of like, I'll only know the damage towards the end of the month, or the end of the event, that is. But I think I did them all in time. Like, I might have kind of the night before, like a Monday night, done it as soon as... I'm usually pretty good when 6 PM hits, do it. And then, of course, when I got... Then I might have then done it on Wednesday morning before I travel back. This is the problem, isn't it? You're kind of then worrying about, did I do it, did I not? Anyway, Kabam answered against this particular thread, of course, people saying about the extent of kind of like accessing them. This event was crafted to reward those that will be absolute most and are willing to log in and play every day. If that isn't you, then you can do the many other events that are more lenient. You're not entitled to the best rewards in an event because you want them and are willing to meet the requirements set for them. Look, for those unfortunate people that might have got a little bit unwell, you know, might have had to be admitted to hospital, you missed out. It's your fault that you missed out. No, Kabam don't say that, but look, that's obviously what they wanted to intend with this particular stuff on the matter. And just following up from this particular topic, it was interesting as well because Kabam crashed goes a bit further from what Kabam Mike says the idea behind this event was to see how the player base responded to a strict daily regularity requirement for really good rewards. It had been a long time since we had tested that type of content that wasn't just calendar, and the release of 7-star signature stones was a good opportunity to test out. We will continue to collect data, but right now I would say I agree with you that the double track structure where players can bank a few days at a time is a stronger design. That's good. At least it's an omission right there with that one. In terms of the objective timers, it's unfortunate, but that's just how our timers work. The only other option was to make 42 separate objectives that all start and end on different days, and that would have been 42 things to go wrong instead of 2. If we do something like this again in the future, I agree we'll need to solve for this, as it definitely is not clear to players exactly how the objectives are going to work. There aren't going to be any changes to this event or make-up days or whatever, but there will be plenty of other opportunities to earn awesome rewards as part of Sagas, including a bunch of unannounced Magica rewards. Okay, cool. That's fun. But yeah, it's just a shame. It's just a shame on that. Interesting, obviously, responses from people. He said if we do something like this again in the future, I agree we'll need to solve this, as it's definitely not clear to players exactly how the objective is going to work. So he agreed that there was a problem with not being clear on the objectives and it needs to be addressed. However, it just so happens that you decided not to fix the issue now, and those who participate late due to the misinformation, out of luck, you've lost my business and vote confidence, that's for sure. People still spending? What are you doing? Look, again, people are entitled to their own opinion on the matter, but yeah, it's just a case of Kabam going, look, idea-wise, design-wise, is it something the player base need, want, and desire in 2024? Nah. I mean, look, a good example is the creator of RuneScape and Jagex. If you're not, people should know what RuneScape is. He's just started a new game, which has been 10 years in development, and the pitch of it is the MMO, but less grindier. And that, I think, is what players want to see nowadays from grindy games like MCOC, is to be less grindier. Unfortunately, we're still in that point of it's more grindier. Battlegrounds has been added in. There's a need, want, and more of a desire to do things like alliance wars, incursions. Battlegrounds is definitely one of them. Arena, especially if you're free to play. There's a lot of implications to kind of playing this game in its 10th year. So lessons need to be learned. They really do. Right, now let's end off by talking about Alliance Wars Showcase and also Shatter. So that's the new loyalty kind of thing. Interesting, of course. This has now gone live. I was waiting to find out when this was going to go live, but I think it went in a bit delayed than we thought it was going to be, which I think was 1 hour delayed, but it is what it is. So, Loyalty Shatter, Crystal Shatter with no limits. Players can trade in 1 Loyalty Shatter token into 1 Loyalty Crystal Shatter, no limit. Players can trade in 15 Loyalty Shatter into a 7-star Loyalty Crystal on that one. So just kind of remembering all this. So you need 15. The showcase itself is only going to give you about half of that. So that's something that you need to remember. You get 2 for the completion, which is there. You then get 5 for the exploration, so that's 7. Let's keep that number in our minds for that. But yeah, that is something important. So 7. If you go into the loyalty store as well, there they are right at the bottom. I don't know if they've done the exchange rate changes on this one, providing that's how you do it, because you'd be looking at it going okay, how does this kind of convert? Does this convert? How does it convert? You need 15. Is it there? Because the crystal hasn't gone live, you can't do it yet. That's all those things there. Like if I take my loyalty right now, which I have 852k, I then get 8 for my trouble, but I'll need a further I need the further amount for it, because essentially it's the same as it was. It's 1.5 mil. Yeah, okay, well that's 15, equivalent to the Loyalty Shatter 15. And then you can also make the decision of going, okay, well, I'll go a different route. I want 7-star Hero Crystal, which is 15. That'd be 15k, 15 Shatter. I kind of go down that route with that. Again, that's down to a personal preference on the matter of that, of how you indeed approach it. So yeah, there you go. You get the idea with all of that. So some other things to kind of put into question, because of course they've been asked. So can we use solo health potions and revives for this quest? This is a solo quest, so you'll need to use them. There will be regular revives and health potions, not the ones for Alliance Wars, which I think we kind of figured out. Command wouldn't be that generous on the matter. About that 2-hour time limit, is that per path or for both at the same time once started? Per path, the timer starts every time you start the quest and ends whenever you finish the quest or quit out. The cost is 5 energy per tile, 45 per path. As much as people go disagree and they laugh out loud about it, do bear in mind we have the energy recharge now at the moment until the Wednesday. So if you do it within Monday when the content's released, or Tuesday, or early Wednesday, depending on when you can access it, it should be better. Like to kind of like have less of energy spent. You know, the Kabam have given us this, so use it. We did a video on this yesterday on the matter. So I think that's it for that. Kabam Crash had some good type of extra tidbits on this matter. I don't think there's anything more. Only tokens can be traded for 7-star shards, and you can't get tokens from the store. I think that's well. Check for yourself. It's Loyalty Shatter. The name is stupid. Why shouldn't they use shards and tokens? Yeah, well, it's just a case of, once you do whatever content you do, you get the shatter, and it's either a case of you convert your loyalty to the shatter, right? Or you get the shatter true as a true form from more showcases in the future and other things. So it's basically added extra content and added extra ability to grab more 7-star champions. That is, as opposed to before, which was like masters level people within the community weren't able to access what I access and what a lot of you access, which is as much loyalty to get one of these crystals right here. So yeah, it's obviously very different for different people. So on the subject from Kabam Crashed, I wanted to kind of go over some stuff. So someone was saying here, I am understanding things incorrectly, or is there no tokens available? Should put this on screen now. More tokens available for purchase, only shatter. Bought 4 shatter with 400k loyalty, but there's nowhere to buy the tokens to trade for 7-star shards, which I don't know if that's kind of like it's up now and stuff. So Kabam Crash gives a bit of clarity, because of course this is very important for players of what they're doing. Shatter tokens can be traded for either loyalty crystal shatter or 7-star shards. This is so that players can choose between the loyalty crystal and regular 7-star crystal with their alliance wars rewards, because there might be champions within the loyalty crystal you might want to target. For me, I think I've got my no, I've got Mordo. I don't need another Mordo. I wanted Howard the Duck, but I don't need it now. Yeah, I do want Black Cat, Void, and I've got Storm. Do you know what? I think I'm done with those. So I think for me personally, it doesn't resonate with me to go to the loyalty crystal anymore, but gives me at least that option to now look at and explore grabbing more 7-star shards. So I will more than likely go 7-star, and that's just because there's nothing in that I need. At the time, I needed a lot of those champions, and I've either got them or it's less than likely to achieve that. So it doesn't really align with me. Of course, what aligns with you is very different to you know, each to their own with what they want from MCOC. He goes on, Kabam Crash, to say loyalty can be traded for loyalty crystal shatter. This means that players can mix and match between amounts of shatter tokens and loyalty to get the 15 necessary loyalty crystal shards to buy the 7-star crystal. It does seem complex. I do agree with a lot of people in the community. It's just a case of, you have now options. Do I want to access I've got these tokens, but I only have 10. Oh, that's fine. I've got 500k loyalty I can buy with that. I got the tokens from doing Alliance Wars and the showcases that have been launched throughout the year. And also I've got loyalty from just winning Alliance Wars or participating. So you got that option to at least top yourself up. So that's how I kind of treat it, as a top-up method. Loyalty Crystal Shatter can be traded in Loyalty Crystal. You cannot trade loyalty for 7 stars through this system. You cannot trade loyalty for 7 stars through the system. This is the entire reason 2 different resources, the tokens and shatter, were added. You cannot trade loyalty for 7-star shards through the system. Okay, but yes, you can through proxy, but the proxy is different because you're going like, oh no, maybe I've got it wrong. Maybe I've got it wrong then. So, okay, just kind of like highlight something, just so I'm not kind of understanding it incorrectly. Okay, so I bought 1 shatter, which I think I've done. No, okay, you can't then. So you can't kind of like go, I haven't got any, so I haven't got any shatter. Oh no. Oh, okay. No, I own 1 shatter, so I need... so you can't get the 7-star. Right, okay. Well, that's disappointing then. I thought it was going to go a different way from this. Right, so there we go. Like, it's now come up with owned 1, which you can see right there. And of course, getting this particular crystal is done through buying the shatter. See, I've got to find out the hard way of like how this is all done, because look, I didn't know how this was all kind of like planned and set out. So look, from me kind of making my own mistakes, I've then found out. So there, we've gone on a journey for this video as well, because I thought I knew, but I didn't. And that is exactly why I think that you know, it's just making it as clear as possible on that particular matter. And now we've got it's more things to basically add to the complexity side of things. Of would it be so hard just to kind of like, I don't know, give some of the higher up people just more loyalty to get close to at least that 7-star, rather than having this kind of like trading method? I don't know, but that's it for the video. That's a Friday. That's too much thinking to do on a Friday. Yeah, that's been a video. Hope you enjoyed it. Check out some other content which is located on screen right now. And I'll see you all in the next video, whatever that will be. Bye-bye for now.